Alright, Putin moves south. Struggle for the Eurasian heartland. Modern War Magazine war game. Again, for those keeping score at home, really, it's a magazine war game, so absolutely worth the cost. Quite interesting. So first, let me get this out of the way. The King of Diamonds from the Worldwide Equipment Identification cards. This is the Scarab, SS-21 Scarab. Pretty grim-looking missiles there. Right there, they got the truck launcher. Tactical ballistic missile system, 185 kilometer range. And this is again, ballistic missile. So that's it, the Russian SS-21 Scarab. Commentary, general commentary, and then go through a combat. Should be a more or less straight up conventional combat, I think. Okay. Some interesting things. Now, again, these are early observations. I could wind up having to change these, but here we go. With all the units now close to each other, basically a front line developing here. First of all, I guess it's not surprising that the front line is going through these cities, and I should say cities and objective hexes. So going through here, it's going through Samarkand here. What's here? Through oh, where's there it is, Tashkent, through Taraz, through here Bishket, Almaty, etc., and on. I guess it's not that surprising. What I'm noticing is, and here's the example, I was developing an attack on, as a matter of fact, I was developing an attack on Bukhara, or not Bukhara. I already took Bukhara. Was developing an attack here. Developing an attack on this Russian 2nd Guards Combined Arms Corps there. But then I'm looking and it's like, why? Why commit the forces in the battle, in this game? Now again, the forces that I'm thinking of are the special forces, the air power, and the missiles. I mean, why am I committing these things? Okay, and why am I needing to commit those things? Remember, these are column shifts. Each support strength point. So support strength points are always in the black boxes. Each of those is a column shift, basically. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid rule there. Each support point is one column shift. Okay, really, and both sides can commit the, oh yeah, this gets back to missing this in solitaire play, that I'm not able to have surprises there, as each side commits air and SF, and all those shifts, left and right column shifts, they all work against each other. So they all, yeah, you go column shifts in one player's favor, and then column shifts in the other direction, the other player's favor, and so it's the difference basically of the support points, really. So I'm still finding, other than garrisons, which are only 1, 2, and in some cases 3 strength points, it's harder to get large odds, significant odds, with the ground units, right? So you have 5 and 8 and 6, and well, 3 is a little different. So then you need the column shifts. So the upshot is, if I'm going to attack, I might as well attack an objective hex or I guess I should just say an objective. So Samarkand is a city which is not by itself worth anything. It is a one left column shift. Actually, that's it. It's a one left combat column shift for the normal city there. Normal as opposed to a mega city. But it has the energy icon there, right there. So that makes it an objective. So remember, objectives are capitals. So let's go in order. Capitals right here. This Tashkent here is a capital because it has the white star right there. Hopefully you can see that right there. It's a white star. Then we have energy, which is this one, like the refinery symbol there. Nuclear, which is obviously has the nuclear symbol. And then the port. Port has the anchor. So, and then you have the bases. Minor and major bases. And I've mentioned this before, these things are cumulative, right? So you can have some big ones like this one. Bishkek here is a major base and it's a capital, so it's worth 2. And there are some that have, I mentioned this before, I think Tehran over here has 4 symbols in it and it's a major city. A mega city as they call it in the game. I mean, but that is now again, mega city is just for combat, but so mega city aside, it's a capital, it has an energy objective, a major base objective, and a nuclear objective. So the upshot, what I'm saying is, I think the way the game is designed with it's probably also the number of units to map area in hexes, but if you're going to launch an attack, you might as well go after at least one, if not multiple objectives. And I'm saying multiple objectives because it's not that unusual to be able to attack a place that has 2 or 3 or even 4 objectives in the same hex, because attacks are always against one hex. So you might as well go after an objective instead of... So basically this looks like, again, early observation, this is objective focused and not enemy force focused. So it actually doesn't seem to be worth it to be trying to set up attacks against all these enemy units around that are not on objectives, because it doesn't seem, it's almost like the attrition, the early observation is the attrition part is not advantageous enough. All right, let's do this attack right here. This is interesting. I didn't notice we had complex terrain capable units that are also hyperwar, but JTF-M here, and M again is a Marine. So Joint Task Force Marine here is both hyperwar, strength of 4, and it's complex terrain capable, which is important because that is going to, and by the way, I'm attacking Taraz because it's a minor base, which is an objective. Okay, so let's do this in order real quickly now. Okay, the defender's terrain. So the city is going to do 1 left column shift in the defender's favor. Actually, let's do the odds. Obviously, the odds is 4 to 1. That's easy. So start 4 to 1, go down to 3 to 1 for the terrain. It's not a concentric attack. Now close air support. Here, I'm not sure which order. I guess I should. The attacking player commits air units, then the defending player. So I am going to, and this is where it really is really interesting. I'm going to commit 2 air units. Now here, this is important for the defender. You can only use air units of 1 contingent for a single cast mission. That's why I chose 2 NATO there. And they have to be the same nationality as at least 1 defending unit. Defending unit is Central Asian there. Oh, that's interesting. Which air corresponds to them? I'm going to go ahead and... oh, maybe I shouldn't. Okay. I will be talking about this attack later